Have you ever wondered, what would happen if 10 suns rose into the sky at the same time? Not warmth, not light, but scorched earth, dried rivers, and despair. In ancient Chinese mythology, this was not a thought experiment, it was a catastrophe that actually happened, and the one who saved the world was a man with a bow, Hou Yi. The story begins in the heavens. In the age of ancient myth, the heavenly emperor Dejun and the sun goddess Sai had 10 sons, and each one was a sun. By sacred agreement, the 10 suns took turns crossing the sky, one each day, so the earth could receive warmth without being burned alive. But one day, the 10 suns grew tired of waiting. On a whim, they made a pact and leapt out of the eastern sea together, all 10 of them blazing across the sky at once. 10 suns beat down upon the earth, rivers evaporated. The ground cracked open, crops withered and died. Forests erupted in flame, fierce beasts and monstrous birds, driven wild by heat and hunger, emerged from the wastelands and preyed upon the people. Humanity stood at the edge of extinction. In this moment of crisis, the heavenly emperor Dejun sent down his finest archer, Hou Yi. Hou Yi was the greatest bowman in all of heaven, strong enough to split mountains, and his arrows never missed. But Dejun's intention was not for Hou Yi to kill the suns. He sent him to warn and frighten his wayward sons back into their proper order. After all, they were his own children. Hou Yi descended to the mortal world carrying his divine red gold bow and 10 white feathered arrows. He saw everything, the blackened earth, the dried riverbeds, the people, barely clothed, barely alive, and in his heart, he made a decision. Hou Yi climbed to the top of a great mountain, drew his bow, and aimed at the sky. The first arrow, a flash of gold fell from above, a 3-legged golden crow came tumbling down. That was the sun's true form. The earth grew slightly cooler, the people looked up for the first time and felt a moment to breathe. Hou Yi did not stop. Second arrow. Third. Fourth. One by one, the suns fell, the sky slowly darkened. The land slowly cooled. As Hou Yi reached for his final arrow, King Yao rushed forward and quietly slipped the last arrow out of his quiver. One sun remained in the sky, the very one we see today. Hou Yi had shot down 9 suns, he had saved humanity, but Dejun had lost 9 sons, and his fury toward Hou Yi was boundless. He stripped Hou Yi and his wife Change of their divine status, casting them down as mortals, forbidden from ever returning to the heavens. Hou Yi, once a god who had looked down upon all of creation, now had to live among the people he had saved, to age, to suffer, and one day to die. He had saved everyone. And lost everything. The story of Hou Yi shooting down the suns has been passed down for thousands of years. People remember him, not just for the bow, but because when he had a choice, he chose to stand on the side of humanity, even if it meant defying the will of heaven, even if it meant losing everything he had. Perhaps a true hero is never the kind of person who can do anything. It is the kind of person who knows exactly what it will cost, and still chooses to act. What do you think?